We have got a pretty impressive 1969 Camaro Rally Sport here. It has all the options. It has air conditioning, gauges, 4-speed, tilt, rosewood wheel, deluxe interior, posi, stripes, the exterior trim package. The list still goes on from there. You can go to volocars.com, and that's where you can read all the information about the car, look at all the pictures top to bottom, and that's where you'll find a price tag along with a monthly finance option as well. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, click the bell icon. You'll be notified as the new ones are posted. For right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. I also didn't mention its numbers match motor and 4-speed transmission. It was born a rally green car. Gentleman I bought it from owned this car 24 years. He did a ground-up restoration on it. I was just on the phone with him a little bit ago going over things again, and yeah, I was very pleased with the car, and he was very proud of the car. We talked for probably 20 minutes about it. And there's a surprise under the hood. We'll show you when we get there. So he did take the body off the subframe. Everything up front was rebuilt, and he stressed everything. Ball joints, bushings, you name it. Spring shocks, steering, all redone. The rear suspension's rebuilt, and it is upgraded with a sway bar and air shocks. New fuel system, sending unit is replaced. It has 4-wheel disc brakes. Let me make sure they know they're front disc brakes. I'm sorry. The brake system was all rebuilt. It has front disc brakes. E-brake cable is all hooked up. He did put the optional chambered exhaust under there. What that is, it's a dual exhaust, and then the pipes back here are crimped. So it's kind of like a muffler, kind of not. You'll hear it towards the end of the video. So that's all new, and that was a factory option. You look up at the motor, it's nice and clean. The starter, the fuel pump, it all looks nice and clean. It is the VIN number matching original 4-speed Muncie. Guess where I bought this car from? Muncie, Indiana, and that is where they make the transmission. So that transmission just left home for the first time, because I think he said he bought it from the original owner. The transmission was sent to a transmission shop. They opened it up. Rebuilt it, replaced bearings, went through the transmission, replaced the clutch. The rear end was rebuilt. It's a 12-bolt with 373 posi gears. The floors in the car look real solid. So let's check out the body. It looks really straight. Got the SS hood, all really straight, fitting real nice. No rust, no damage, lines up real nice. This body line is nice and clean and sharp, smooth down here. All of this real nice. It does have some bubbling right up close to the trim right here. So a shop can paint from here to there. This is all nice and clean and straight. It's got a spoiler. This side of the car is just as straight, nice and clean. They did replace 1/4 panel, and he said it was a full panel, and they took a week putting it on because they wanted it just right. So the body is really excellent, just under that trim there. Got some bubbling. The paint, it's a rally green car, and I'll be honest with you, this is Clapton green. He went in the paint store and was looking at the swatches, and Fender Guitar made some guitars green, and they called it Clapton green after Eric Clapton. And so that's the color he chose. He said it's just a shade off, but he liked it a lot better. And it's beautiful. This is what caught my eye when I bought this car, was the color. That's what right away drew me to it. The metal flake is laid out. He must have blocked and sanded and polished this, because it looks like you could reach right in. This is all beautiful, polished, smooth, glossy, laid out nice, all the same color. He did all the jams, the firewall, everything. The paint is stunning on the car. The hockey stick stripe is under the clear. You barely feel it. Here's a little chip right here at the top. This is all real nice and slick. And this is bothering me. We have a paint shop next door. I'm going to fix that. So that's going to leave here, and it's going to go next door. That'll be done. It may match colors spot on. It'll be like it was never there. That'll be done. It has the blacked out rear panel. Chrome is all beautiful. It's a rally sport, so they moved the reverse lights down here from here. Marker lights look nice. The vinyl top itself is in excellent shape. It's smooth. It's not bubbled up or bumpy. The glass was replaced. There is a pretty good chip right here that's touched up. Good chip in the paint right there. It's the worst flaw that I've seen. Door handles, mirrors look real sharp. Has the exterior trim package, which is the rain gutters, the louvers, and the wheel well moldings. That's an option. Hockey stick stripes an option. 14-inch rally wheels look new. The trim is sparkling. Tires are in excellent shape. Windshield's new. Ice cube trays were replaced. Chrome's real nice. Couple little marks in the chrome's. Got spoilers. The hideaway lights are Detroit Speed electric motors. They whoop, whoop, open and close. So yeah, really sharp car. Vinyl top's an option. Let's open it up. I got a lot more to show you, and I got that surprise under the hood. Let's open the trunk. So under the trunk lid is paint. It's a little dry right here. Actually looks like maybe overspray drifted in here, so that could have been a little nicer. The jam is real slick. The weather strip is replaced. He lined the whole trunk floor with Dynamat, so it's just not so tinny, echoey sounding. It is rock solid. The mat is good. There is an amp and some 6x9 speakers under there too. The jams are painted nice, weather strips were replaced, sill plates are shiny. It is a deluxe interior, another option. It has the molded door panels, they look new. The handles, the window cranks, all that was replaced. The dash pad's new, the instrument panel, the vents, the knobs, all that looks new. It has a clock, it's actually ticking. Tachometer, option. Gauges down in the console, that's an option. The console's an option. So it has the vintage air controls. They're electric, not the old cables that are hard to move. A retro stereo with 4 speakers, an amp, and an equalizer. This has the wood grain trim because it's a deluxe interior. All this is in real nice shape. Looks like you could use a rubber bumper here to line that up a little better. Yeah, those are always sticky. Carpets replaced. This deluxe seats has this custom weave upholstery is what they call it, and it looks like it's all recushioned and upholstered. Even the headrests are cushioned. I like that. Normally they're like a hard plastic. These seats are also sitting on those extend-a-track, so if you're tall, this seat will slide back extra far for you. The seat backs are real nice. Deluxe upholstery in back, the side panels, it's all been redone. Complete set of original seat belts. Headliner was replaced, dome light, LED, visors are redone, the mirror is new. Has a hidden antenna, so there's no antenna drilled into the car. Deluxe rosewood wheel, and options. Okay. What have I been teasing you with that you're going to find under the hood? Tri-power carb setup. So this is the original 350, 300 horsepower engine for this car, number match, completely rebuilt, bored 30 over, so it's a 355. Got a comp cam, all new pistons, bearings. The heads were rebuilt, hardened seats for unleaded gas. And the color drew me to the car, and that really intrigued me because it's different. You go to a car show, you got Tri-Power sitting there. I said, what made you think of that? He's owned that Tri-Power for 30 years. He wanted to use it on something. He had it all restored. He says, excellent gas mileage because it actually runs on the center carburetor on a 2-barrel. When you open it up, that's when they all open up. That's when the gas dumps in. But he says this thing gets great gas mileage if you're just cruising around. MSD ignition system. He has the red line set. He thought at 5,000 RPM. He didn't want anyone to blow his motor. Nice Mickey Thompson valve covers. Painted firewall. hoses, everything's run neat and orderly. Washer bottles hooked up. Aluminum radiator with dual electric fans. Keeps it running cool. And all the components look nice. The alternator, the pulleys, the air conditioning. It's a vintage air system that he put in. Heat and air. New power brakes with a cadmium plated booster. All the metal surfaces are painted nicely, even under the hood. It's got a nice tone to it. Revs up nice. It's got Detroit speed electric headlight doors. Hopefully they just opened and closed. Well, like I said in the beginning, this thing is loaded. I wrote the list of options for our website, and it's like one of the longer lists I've seen on a Camaro. It's got it all. The color, the tri-power makes it a little unique. You'll be cruising, shifting those gears with nice cold vintage air on you. Just a great car. Checks the boxes. Go to volocars.com. The salesman can help you. Then you get this delivered to your door, and they can help you finance it at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe, click on the bell icon. You'll be notified when the next video is posted, and we've got some pretty exciting cars coming up. Thanks for watching. Ooh, that's a wrap.